Okay, so this video is all about navigating the cops in Tulum. They do have a little bit of a bad reputation, but my experience with them has been really pleasant. And my belief is that if you are well educated, you can mitigate any possible risks. Make sure to be friendly and kind and nice if they do pull you over. You always want to have more apologetic, respectful energy than pushy energy, because if you are a little bit pushy with them, they're going to react. People want to help people that are nice and warm and likable. So just remember to be as likable as possible in those scenarios. The next thing to note is that they're not going to harm you. You're not going to go to jail. They're not going to steal you. It's not that type of place here. They're not beating people up. The worst that's going to happen is they're going to try to ask you for a little bit of money. First thing you're going to do is you're going to show them the form that you screenshotted that says you get 2 free infractions as a tourist. It's in step 1 under all of the agreements information. If that doesn't work, they're giving you a hard time, you can say, hey, is it okay to speak with your manager? I know that it does work. I had a friend who used it. That's how I have it. And if they're still giving you a hard time, you just need to remember it's always a negotiation. You're never giving them the amount that they're asking you for. Again, it's illegal for them to do that. So you're gonna want to keep 200 pesos separate from your other money. Keep your other money hidden. Keep 200 pesos with your ID. If they see your cash, you're gonna lose your bargaining power to be able to say, hey, this is all I've got. Even if they ask for 10,000 pesos, 20,000 pesos, you're still only gonna offer 200 pesos. Always lowball. Likely they will take it. Giving them a little something, you can kind of get them to go. Now, if that's not working, what I recommend is just saying, hey, you know what, we'll take the ticket. It's okay, no worries. And likely there's a chance they let you go. If not, they'll give you the ticket and you can go ahead and negotiate at the police station. I had a client who had a 5,000 peso ticket. It's 250 USD. We got it down to 1,600 pesos, which is like $60. Just message me in this case and I'll walk you through the proper steps. Another hack that you can do if you want to really protect yourself, when they pull you over, they're going to take your ID. If you get the ticket, they bring the ID to the station. So you can actually get your ID laminated, make a copy at the local papeleria. It's like $3, and you give them that. If that happens, it doesn't matter if they take it. You don't have to go and pay because it's a fake copy of your ID. And there's like hundreds that they see because of people from all over the world. So it's really hard for them to tell what's laminated and what's not. You want to minimize looking like you have money. Don't say you're going anywhere expensive, coming from anywhere expensive. Don't let them see your cash, and don't say you're renting. Again, you can be riding your friend's bike. Just say, yeah, we're just using someone's bike. We're using a friend's bike, and that's it. And you leave it at that. They mostly speak Spanish, so make sure that you have your translator on your phone. Make sure you're watching if they go through your stuff so that they don't put anything in or out. Now, I don't promote drug usage, but if you do partake in party favors, just make sure that you are hiding them. If they find that on you, that's when they're really going to be able to whack you. It's a lot different than if they catch you not, riding with a helmet on. Also, there's a zero tolerance with alcohol. So if you're going to be drinking, we do recommend taxis because if they breathalyze you, you're going to get a big ticket. The 2 biggest reasons people get pulled over, one is helmets, so make sure you have that on. And number 2 is riding down a one-way the wrong way. If you can just do these 2 things, you will minimize your chances of getting pulled over by like 90%. If a car is going down the wrong way or Google Maps tells you to go down the wrong way and the street sign is saying to not do that, always follow the street sign. The 3rd biggest reason is the checkpoints on the way back from the beach. I try to just go through, not make eye contact. If I can get a car between me and the cop, I will, so that the other car is the one that gets pulled over. They say, hey, I'll pretend maybe like I didn't hear. Now, if someone is like, hey, you got to stop, and they actually really get me, then that's the only time I'm going to stop. I'm not running from the cops by any means, but if I can kind of wiggle my way out of it, I will. So just keep that in mind as you're going through those. If you're in a group, don't everyone pull over because that eliminates the option to use your screenshotted document. So make sure that just one person stopping, the other one can stop ahead. Unless it's at night, that's the only time where I'm like, okay, if there's 2 of you, just both stop. But if there's a scooter that has 2 people and you're a single rider on a separate scooter, keep going. Big groups, everyone keep going. 1 or 2 people stop max. Now, it's nothing to worry about. It's just that nighttime, if something were to happen a little bit more shady, it's at that time versus during the day. I hope this helps. There's nothing to be scared of. I've had great experiences with the cops. It's just that education is power.